Here we want to find the limit as x is approaching pi from the left of cotangent x. So we have the limit as x is approaching pi from the left of cotangent of x. Now, what do we know about cotangent of x? Well, we know that the tangent of x is equal to the sine of x over the cosine of x. And therefore, we know the cotangent of x is the reciprocal. So we know that's cosine of x divided by the sine of x. So in step 2, we can rewrite this as the limit as x is approaching pi from the left of the cosine of x divided by the sine of x. Okay, now let's evaluate this limit as x is approaching pi from the left. So we want to find the cosine of pi and divide that by the sine of pi. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph this, right? So when we graph the cosine of x, okay, we can see here that the graph is approaching, let's see here, let me write this graph here. So we have the cosine of x, and we can see it's approaching pi from the left, and the value is at -1. Okay, now let's take a look at the graph of the sine of x. Okay, so we have the sine of x. So here we have the graph of the sine of x, and as it is approaching pi from the left, we can see that the value is 0. So this is -1 over 0. Well, since it's a negative in the numerator and 0 in a positive, that means that the limit is then going to -infinity. So let's go ahead and summarize this result. So we can say that the limit as x approaches pi from the left of cotangent of x is equal to -infinity. Since the numerator is negative and the denominator approaches 0 through positive values as x approaches pi from the left.